Oh, why did I?
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always...
Oh, I don't care about the women's wrestling. Why is this showcase mode got so much?
Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. And tonight, she has the opportunity to make even more history.
And Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
Naomi's up high.
Whoa, what a landing!
Well,
From up top, right onto the target, outside. That is kicking things into a whole new gear. Elbow throw, saying not today.
We've set a time
On athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here. Even harder. Here's the twist.
Cross body unique.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off. Look out!
Cross body.
Whoa! Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit. Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
yeah, why can't you just say counting the body?
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Drop kick to the back.
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
The look on her face says it all.
Oh, look at this. Armbar slipped underneath and able to counter.
There's the heel kick.
Ooh. Bayley is now under pressure.
Naomi...
Sunset flip applied.
Not done there.
Feeling. Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind. Arm wringer applied. Well, that came to an end with a hook punch.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. She manages to reverse it. Now positioned on the top rope.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
F off with that.
Takedown. And now punches right. Good night.
And she anticipated what was coming. No way. Slingshot cross body? That was ridiculous. absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off. Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
She throws her back in.
Bayley avoids the assault. Just punishing their opponent.
Looking to go up high. Quicker than Naomi there. She leaves the ring, but she can be counted out here. And now thrown back into the ring. Spinning heel kick.
Setting her up here.
And here we go. Championships.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Batten down the hatches. These two are unloaded.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. They've got one straight to the back. Whoa, shoulders down to retain. Kick out after one from the challenger.
She just will not give up, Cole.
What a way to get out of that one.
Snapmare takedown. Right on the mark. Rear view by Naomi. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown.
What's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without
Ooh, got the Dudley boys.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement, fear too.
The Wild Samoans.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined 5 pounds off and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking it to Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage. Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete in common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays it. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop. Tossed around like a rag doll. They might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
What a reversal by Alpha. What can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose. A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it'll take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they keep coming back. Oh, takes a big clean hit from the Looks like he has something planned with his table, guys.
I don't want to know.
And he comes in under the ropes now. He's headed out to the ringside area.
There
Well,
goes
make for a really
and
objective
markers.
for this one,
This
so
table's about to serve a very different purpose. Oh, no. On his face. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
you get the red family.
They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Get this back into the ring now. Back out.
Did you see that?
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand. Ooh! Sharp punch.
He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. And we can find how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them. Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further. Oh, right to the throat. Ooh. They got their opponent Hunt's hand. Oh, my God, that's gross. You would have to question the mentality of someone who just sunk their teeth into flesh. Boom.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better. Right across the larynx.
Sika here.
Bubba hits the Bubba cutter. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville.
Look at this. This can't be good. Oh, God. Face first. And Alpha was a step behind there.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent around. He's really throwing all the damage. He's
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible. The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there. Sidewalk slam delivered.
Uh-oh. Oh, he cuts it off. Uh-oh, stop to the spine.
You know where it's coming?
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality. Wait for sure.
Watch out!
Good Lord! Taking flight. Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible. But at what cost? Bubba isn't asking for a table tonight. Bruising attack to the stomach. Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
Stops that offense from connecting. Wards off that offense from Bubba. The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler. Look, I don't care who you are.
Oh, come on, not the way I wanted to win, but okay.
Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and
Am I so? Yeah.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Melo had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Melo and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Melo-bration and getting a real match.
I expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Solo Sikoa advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. Sets of eyes watch.
And Sikoa sent toward the rope. Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, no.
Frick, I knocked the ref.
Match is a misfire.
By both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 years.
Ooh! It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Right across the throat. Looking to end this thing.
Can they step through? Yes. But so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
He's looking a little wobbly. Nice.
Across the top rope. Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee or a night off. Now he's not getting either? This is ridiculous. The advantage is clearly in the hands of Solo Sikoa, who's had something up his sleeve all night.
Well, you think Melo is regretting the attack on Wes Lee earlier tonight?
Hayes regrets nothing. Don't you dare second-guess the A-Champ, Saxton. Miscalculation on one.
Clothesline in the corner.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had.
From the top. You gotta be kidding me. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
From the apron.
All the way to the outside.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Uh-oh.
And Hayes turning it around.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT. He just flipped the script there.
Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for...
Winding up. Boom! Samoan spike. Are we headed towards a title change?
Oh, using the rope to their advantage.
Attacking the arm.
And he gets directed into the corner. Big uppercut.
Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now. And he's going to the top. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. The champion into the pin. And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
Look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Sikoa is going up top.
From the top.
But it doesn't let me.
Again? From the top, double axe handle.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
From the top, Samoan splash by Solo Sikoa. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it?
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus
Look at this. Even more.
And that title, the WWE Universe. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother in arms, Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
So to the stomach.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Seems like the champ might have a pretty clear strategy in mind here, going after the arm.
No escape from these punches.
Reigns really having his way right here.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Oh, what a right!
That's some attitude behind it.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Bang! He finds a counter.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. The Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, one step ahead there. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns is dominating. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years... Take off!
Crashing to the floor.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
He's looking to go high risk from the top.
From way up.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price.
Not in the ring,
with that
man.
impact on the outside.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the
Don't go in the
Indeed,
ring!
the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Play the game.
He averts the offense.
The visionary allowing us all to appreciate his very
From
presence.
here.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Ooh. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Knew what Roman had coming.
Rollins lining up,
Misses the target.
Able to make a timely escape.
Rollins lands hard ringside. And he exits the ring.
better watch the count.
Oh, can you just go into them steps, please? I am begging you. Thank you. Ah!
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. The Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Launching. Good Lord. Taking flight. That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
He's bleeding quite bad there.
Seth Rollins' arrogance on full display. You just love seeing him get knocked down a peg.
And the counter from Rollins. Sling blade! Boom! Good defense from him. Soul kick. What a reversal.
Further. That's got to be it.
What? Ringside flip.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
Oh, I don't have time for this!
Right out of the ring.
Come on, man. Get up.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the
Get
referee's
up,
count.
Roman. Ah!
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Hey, don't come over here.
Great, now I've got to restart this effing match. Because the game can't do what I want it to do.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope! Superplex!
That just absolutely took all of the breath out of the challenger.
I didn't want him to go there.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back. Oh, look at this, raiding right hands. No escape from these punches.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control and keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without
Square. Is it square triple X?
those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Oh, what a response. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, the hell of a slam.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist
This is getting on my nerves. They shouldn't give you time limits for certain objectives now.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all of that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Boom! I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Boom! Heading to the outside now.
Come on, Seth. Come here so I can throw you into the steps. Stop being an idiot and come here.
Some mental chess here from Rollins.
Ooh. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins get out of the ring.
One thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over.
Can you get up?
Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment large would be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Reigns so close to finishing this, he can taste it. Ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
A string of counters. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. The Braun Strowman, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous
Oh,
by
for flip's sake, man.
Since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, Became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game. Oh, man! And going for body blows is a good way to drain your opponent.
Oh, of course he misses the stairs.
Oh, no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up on the barricade. Hit a big boot. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Ah, jumping knee strike. Lights out. And gets tossed back.
Didn't want him to go in the ring, man.
Rollins landing awkward outside. And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Boom! Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
Coming back from the outside now. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Oh my actual god, man! Why is this so difficult? All I've got to do is throw him into some stairs, man. Throw him into some stairs that are like right in front of me.
Back into the ring now.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Can you come here then, Seth? You're going to be one of my favourite WWE wrestlers, and right now you're just being an idiot.
Reigns reverses.
Thank you!
Back into the ring now.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking? From the top.
Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. Rollins setting up here. Ooh, there's a small package driver.
This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this. Oh, man.
Seth, get in the fucking ring.
Oh, clothesline. Got out of the way that time. Oh, man.
Reigns with a Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle. What a spear by Reigns. The champ is in control. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Driven right into the post. And he gets set. And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Fair!
Oh my, guys, look at what Rollins is doing. After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. Oh, looking to end this. The schoolboy!
He used to be in the corner.
Here comes the stomp.
Trying to stop and got hit by an RKO. The head of the table and Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing.
Ouch.
Someone call a dentist.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Reigns hits it.
Perfect execution by the champion.
And right away into the pin. And 2.
And Reigns retains the title.
Should have brought me for stuff down the liking better than Rollins.
Here is your winner, and still
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know.
the following contest.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Now scaling the War Game structure.
This is not going to...
Measuring the distance from the top of the cage, about to risk it all. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
Starting to scale.
Long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan. This War Games just got goosey. Zayn joining the
Liftoff!
Oh! Looks like he just got rocked there.
Yeah, and this is the hostility Jacob Fatu wanted to bring.
Elbow to the face will stop you cold.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But If he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he is the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Coming in with the heavy hardware to even the odds.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Oh, it's raking the back.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. He's in a bit of agony now.
Soon we could be seeing a submission here. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is...
Escape and a takedown.
From behind, chop block.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy, he went to war with his brother Jet, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight.
Standing in the cage, no room for error.
That was unbelievable. Taking insane risks to try to secure a win. Uso splash by Jay.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
OG bloodline, so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered a true bloodline.
Tama Tonga.
Uso with the Uso splash.
Jay can seal it here.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that Sami with a big boot.
Uso closing this out.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Bloodline.
And Zayn connects with a Haluva kick. Zayn has this wrapped up.
And we just saw some serious offense. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
No escape from these punches.
Stop to the gut.
Look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot
From the top. And Jey Uso having a little fun with it all.
But meanwhile, Zayn.
Uso.
The count has started and one team is about to have. Roaring through now. Couple of kicks will break it.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
How much longer does he go?
Yeah, he's just ready to refuse now.
A deafening cheer from Russo. Really laying it in there.
It'll be an arduous task for Jay to recover after tonight's battle. Sorry.
Jey Uso got something in mind. What's it going to be? Backing things up.
And did you hear the impact of that? His body has to be racked with pain. The next entrant incoming to even up the odds.
He could have just had him in that submission a little bit longer.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage... Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
And keeps his partner alive.
Boom, what a forearm. Uso.
Will Jimmy see this out?
Rolling for the win. And Reigns gets there. Teammate makes the save. Got a steel chair.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Here we go. Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Not a good spot to be in. Gets slammed down.
He's getting fired up now. Really feeding his career big.
Down with a DDT.
Jacob about to end this fight.
John Henry swing there. Take down. Step down.
Pin.
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks.
Excellent.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with each.
Almost showcase. That's the one made Dean Ambrose. Yeah. It's just beat. Can we get Dean Ambrose? Yeah. Come on, I want the Shield all together. Now I can get their actual entrance song. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to go ahead and make my own Dean Ambrose. She did wrestle her Ava, so. AK-47. Can we get Eva? Still trying to make her, wrestling gear. She needs the boots. Oh, can I play as her now? I'll do a Hell in a Cell. What you can't do is still cage, but you can do a flip side.
The kids were downstairs playing, and me and the Hubs were upstairs, but things got a little bit heated. I pushed Hubs off and suggested.
If they add a season pass, I'd say
There was only 130 something pages yesterday. Bloody hell. Is she?
Peter, your mother is dead. She had a stroke this afternoon and she died.
you don't die from that, Lois. You just host New Year's Eve and talk funny.
It's true. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. I don't believe it.
Oh.
DJ Carver. And they showed me shoulders. Is that for that apartment? No. I was outright. Chicken wing. I'm fine. I'm fine, really. How are you?
To make it playable. For flip's sake. I want it to be playable. This is really annoying. What I'm going to do is just try and make her myself. But Eminem is playing up as well. Eminem is in WWE singing. Hey Frank! Yeah, I'm alright. Love ya! Come here!
Guess the theme. WWE are introducing new championship belts, but it's not what you think. The potential bad news for anyone who has attended either Raw show in Glasgow or London for the Road to WrestleMania tour. CM Punk has been very quietly pulled from those appearances. Social media posts confirming the time has now come for. It's impossible. Look, our internet connection. Rehab is supposed to be a fresh start. No matter how many starts I get, there's always the same ending. We interrupt your schedules.
You're not unable to connect to the servers at this time. Okay. Hey Frank! I know you can hear me. Turn my camera back on. I'll turn my camera back off. I'm upstairs!